Yo, what's good? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Reezy here. Now, I know some of y'all don't know me, but you're probably seeing this on your feed and you're like, yo, who is this guy? But, I did get 500 subscribers. Now, of course, granted, it was because, a little bit of a brain rot short that I did make. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's why I'm making this content now, so y'all can get a glimpse of what's in store on this channel. But 500 subscribers. I mean, that is just insane. I just want to thank every single one of y'all who are subscribed, and I hope you enjoy the future content I do have planned today. But for the 500 subscriber special, you know what? Why not do a little bit of Cobblemon? So I decided, you know what? Why don't I show y'all what I got going on in this little Cobble world? So yeah, as you can see, obviously, as much as I wish to take credit for this house, it was used from a YouTube tutorial. Unfortunately, I was not feeling originality. Creativity just wasn't working for me that day, and I really needed to get a good house done. So I looked for a good one. Now, I did customize just a little bit. I added a little basement, which you'll see in a second. And I also added this little balcony so that it can be easier for my Pokemon to fly off of. Still haven't really built a proper bedroom, and the storage system still needs a bit more work, but that's okay. Showcasing off over here to start off, this is the little storage system that I'm still trying to get to work out. One of the Smash players, Gojamon, he did tell me that a storage controller is really useful, but unfortunately I'm just unable to get it to work. But yeah, I mean, this is where I keep all of my Pokemon stuff. It's all coordinated. Obviously, iron ingots, a lot of the stuff around here. Blocks. This is just miscellaneous, just random stuff. Equipment, and of course, decoration blocks. The rest of the things in the back, don't really have too much stuff. I mean, obviously, enchanted books right here, some more random stuff here, and some food, and then it's just a blank. And this is just like, dump whatever I need in here, and if I forget about it, I forget about it. So that's a little small setup that I have here. Of course, some furnaces, nothing too special. And then a healing machine, because you know what? Sometimes your Pokemons need a little bit of love. But over here, it's just a really basic setup. I mean, nothing really too special. I am building a little bit of a storage system here with all these barrels. We have Apricorn seeds around here, Pokeballs in here, and of course Apricorns in this one right here. So pretty basic, honestly. Second floor, not really anything too special here. But moving down on the first floor is nothing too special either. I mean, I do have a little bit of a dining area here, just in case the homies ever want to stop by and just eat the dinner with the boys, but no one comes over. But over here, I got a simple bed just in case I go netherite farming with a bunch of beds and I just die over and over again because of an intentional game design. I just spawn out there so it can just be easier. And then once again, a little kitchen setup here. I'm still not done yet with the whole design of everything, but it'll be done in due time. In due time, everyone, in due time. Now moving on over here to the basement area. This is one that I'm actually really proud of. It's a little bit of a show area. Off here we have a bunch of relics that was collected from a lot of battles, and then just a lot of crafting tables that symbolize different areas of the different biomes that are around here. Now, it was infested with a lot of glowberries, but I did upgrade the planks, make them look a little bit more nicer, so I'm gonna have to replant those soon. But down here we have another healing machine, a PC, and then just some chests with random stuff that I dump in, and a smithing table. So that's basically the entire house setup. I mean, nothing's really else is special about here. I do have a little stairway here because I was trying to, you'll see a little bit, but I made a community center over on the other side. And this is just home. Over here I got a bunch of berry farms. So yeah, right here I got a bunch of, let me see, where did it go? Okay, yeah, I got a bunch of lepa berries because we do have Cobble Cuisine mod in the server. We're using the Cobbleverse server, everybody, so don't forget it. Cobbleverse, really great mod pack, highly recommended. But if you cook these things in a campfire, they do get roasted, and they give you, let me see if I can, yep, and they give you 20 haste. Now, there's an 85% chance, there's a 5% chance that you get mining fatigue, but you know what, that's perfectly fine. And I'll show you in a little bit why I made a leopard berry farm, and I can guarantee you I just made it just for the haste. But over here, this is one that I made for, I think it was to make the carbos, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly why I actually made a palm egg. Oh, okay. I made a palm egg farm so that I could boost the friendship on my Greninja, so I could get Ash's Greninja, because I didn't want to really go through the hassle So I decided, you know what, there's no EVs on him, so I might as well just use a bunch of palm egg berries and then get the work done. And then over here, you know, a bunch of orange berries mixed up with, I believe, is raspberries. Yep. Just so I could get a hybrid and get the star of the show right here, tomato berries. These is, of course, what I use to make carbos. And then you'll see in a little bit, I have a wheat farm and I have a green mint farm. And I'm gonna be honest, the reason why I was highly insistent on carbos at first was because I thought, like, oh, speed, I can make my Pokemon faster. That was not the case. And also, we do have mobs on, so I'm gonna go sleep real quick and we'll go ahead and pause it. I'll bring it back. All right, sorry everybody, I had to go take a quick nap real quick because, I mean, as you can see, we do have mobs on, but this has provided useful for our experience here, which we'll see in just a little bit in due time, everybody, in due time. But yeah, this is basically my house. I'll be like my house. I mean, it did take me a while to build it, mainly because I had to keep going looking for the materials, because this is 100% survival. There's no creative at all. So, you know, me, the type of person I am back then, you know, I haven't really dedicated myself 100% to a Minecraft server. But you know what? When Pokemon were involved, for some reason, I decided to go straight forward. But moving on over here to the right side is what I like to call Reezy World. So hold on, let me just kill this creeper real quick so it doesn't explode any of my stuff. But this is what we call Reezy World, because I've built a lot. Like, taking over at the map here, you can just see this entire area right here is just insane. But going on over here is just basic Apricorn trees. We have all the colors here, just so you know, it's just basic. Oh crap, hold up. It's just basic Apricorns, you know, green, white, black, red, yellow, and pink. So I just, if I ever get in need for Apricorns, I just go out here and I just manually pick them. And then here we have the midpoint, which is a beautiful fountain, which I found on Instagram. This guy's angry at me for some reason, but that's okay. And then over here is just a little basic farm that I made. I don't know what happened here, but anyways, but yeah, we have wheat on the... Okay, well, nothing happened. The Tailo decided to walk away peacefully, but yeah, let me just go ahead and replant. Ignore the chicken there, by the way. Let me go ahead and just replant this real quick. So yeah, anyways, we have a wheat farm right here on the left side, and on the right side we got a bunch of beans. I'm still trying to figure out how to properly use them, but I'm not sure. Over here we have Vertichoke farm, and the reason why is because I want to start making a bunch of max revives. But I am gonna have to start making a manual bee farm because we do have mob griefing off. So I can't make an automatic bee farm, so it's really gonna be a bit tough to get a max revive going. But over here, of course, is where we have all of our green mint and our medicinal leek right here. Now down there we have a root farm, but that's for later, because when I show y'all that room, it's gonna be epic. Moving on now over here to the fishing area is what I like to call it. It's a really nice area around here. Now, before we enter the fishing area, actually, we have an automatic Apricorn here, which I did see from a YouTuber. Not really sure what his user was. I will link him down in the description though, because this farm is amazing. As you can see, it just gets me a lot of Apricorn on its own, and it's fantastic. But over here I have a little work study center. Of course, they are walled off because, I mean, Minecraft. The issue with these three was that since we don't have mod griefing on, we can't really make a villager breeder, or at least I don't know of a method to make a villager breeder in which mod griefing isn't required. So I had to bring them all the way from the nether, which is why you saw the staircases there. It was a hassle, but of course we have a villager with mending, a villager with unbreaking 3, and also respiration 3, which is a nice touch. Trapdoors just for a little bit of added protection, and of course a string trader. Now, he did recently get killed by a zombie, but was turned to a zombie villager. I healed him, the way that things go. And we have a bunch of string here as well, just so we can get emeralds, because moving on over here on this side right here, I do have a string duper. Now all this does is it just duplicates string for me. So like, as you can see, I have a bunch. But now over here, this is an area that I think is actually really cool and really awesome. Just a little fishing area here, a little balcony, so that, you know, if I want to go start farming for bottle caps or even some fishing Pokemon, I sit here with my poker rod, just crouch, look off into the beautiful distance, and just fish. So I think honestly, it's a really cool spot. And yeah, I'm really proud of all the creations that I'm making here. I mean, we have a little crane here as well for show. I will link the build video in the description below, of course, if y'all want to go ahead and check it out and build it in your own world. All right, so last thing I want to show y'all before we go and jump into the big area, my prized possession. We're just gonna go ahead and fly up here with Charizard and check out the mob farm. So this is basically just a basic mob farm. You know, since I do have mending, there has to be a way for me to get XP for it all. And this is a really, really good mob farm. It works really well and is always pretty consistent with both mobs and XP. I do have 3 layers at the top. Sometimes I'll just sit here, have an auto clicker on every now and then, and just, yeah, I mean, not really much to it. I mean, it's like we say in our Armada space, it's just Minecraft stuff. Moving back over here to Reezy World, if we go on past the farm right here and we start taking a little detour down to the right, just a basic energy root farm for both big and small energies, because they are needed, I believe, to make max revive. So it's just another way for me to get a bunch of max revives. Now get ready, because down here is my biggest, brightest, and my most proudest project going into probably any Minecraft world I've ever been a part of. So down the staircase, let me look down, we see of course some Megaroids, and now we look up. Look at this beauty. I mean, it's still not finished, of course. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but let me tell y'all the basic idea of what I got going on down here. Now the carpet isn't really here to stay. It's something that I am going to be switching out later, but we have a master ball right there in the middle right here, and I want to make each 4 corners a type. So of course, immediately to the right we have grass type, and so I had to dig around a lot for the lush caves to just, you know, find a bunch of glowberries, some vines, and of course, I don't remember the name of this kind of plant, but we have a little waterfall here as well. And also a quick trick, by the way, if you're trying to do what I'm doing here with vines and also glowberries and everything, and you don't want them to grow all the way down, use string, because string stops it from building and it looks really, really nice. So this is the entire grass area, and it's beautiful. I love it. I'm really proud of myself for this one. And then the most recent one I just finished was the fire type one. Now this one I think is almost as good as the grass one. I mean, of course, you know, obviously when you think of fire and Minecraft, you're obviously gonna think the nether. So I went about the nether and I got a lot of stuff. This fire and magma on floor is gonna be a bit of an issue, but I think it looks really cool and really awesome and just brings in the spirit of fire. Of course, we have lava dripping all the way down. And of course, the nether portal as well. I really love the logs that we get in the nether, and just mixing them in the back, I think it just adds a whole new level of detail, and I love it. Like, y'all don't understand. I'm really proud of the work that I've done here so far. Now, of course, you know, on the left side, it is looking a bit sad, but I am considering putting water on the left side right here. And on the right side, I'm considering either electric or rock. I mean, I still haven't decided just yet, but still have no ideas what I want to do for water. So hey, if y'all have any ideas on what to do, let me know. Go ahead and drop it in the comments and I'll go be ahead and try to see if I can do it. But moving on down here, you know, things are not ready just yet. You know, you can see it's still a big work in progress, but it is really nice, I think, to see the hold up, do I have here? We'll just use a single nether brick. I think it is really nice to see how it looks like from the bottom. And I was a bit worried at first, but it actually looks awesome and I just love it. So I think I'm just gonna keep that. This design right here for the farm is gonna be copied out onto this whole entire area. I think this bottom part is just gonna be farm central. But of course, you know, we have a bunch of carrots because we do have hunger on in this world. So of course, I just have an advanced feeding system with my backpack. Just automatically feeds me golden carrots because you know what, they're just the OG and they're the goats. So of course I have to have a carrot farm. And then we have, you know, white mints, blue, cyan, red, and pink. I believe I am missing some, but of course, you know, if I want to go ahead and start changing some of my Pokemon's nature, of course I am really gonna be needing those. But yeah, this area right here is just my biggest project ever in a Minecraft world, and it's only gonna get bigger from here. I mean, yeah, I mean, just looking at everything, you know, it may not look like much, but I put in a lot of work and dedication into all this, and I'm just so proud of how far this entire world has been. And I'm just so excited for the rest of the journey to continue. Because I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping just yet. I mean, I have so many plans for stuff that I want to do, but enough about the world itself. Let's look at the Pokemon. Oh no, server restarting, no! All right, let's try and speedrun this. So obviously Charizard, you know, the GOAT. I do have Charizardite X, you know, because honestly, I love the design for Charizard X, and you know what, it's cool. I'm not really a stats guy. I don't dive deep into stats, but I do have an Omni Ring, which was a pain to get, mainly because of the RNG aspect. If y'all don't know how to get the Omni Ring in Cobblemon, oh my days, let me tell you, it is a complete pain. But of course, you know, I have been to the end, so I got an Arceus, right? I found in the early game, I found a Zamazenta, and you know, the way that I caught these legendaries early on was legit just a timer ball, a Steelix, and a prayer. I mean, my Steelix, let me go ahead and pull him out, has been with me since day one. And you know what, I gotta say, I think in this server, he's Ash's Pikachu equivalent to me. Like, this is Reezy's Steelix, and you know what, it's just the GOAT. He's been here since the day one. And I mean, you can even see, I mean, timer ball on Zamazenta, timer ball on Regigigas. I definitely butchered that. And then of course Arceus, because I mean, you know, timer balls are just so OP for me. But let's go ahead and get the server restart, and I'll catch up with y'all when I inevitably return. All right, everybody, we are back. Just a quick little server restart, nothing really too big. But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, you know, my Pokemons, I think they're not the best, of course. I mean, they are all over the place, but Steelix and Incineroar, I mean, these two, Incineroar, I think, being one of my favorite Pokemons of all time, and also my Smash main. And also the Steelix, I mean, these two have just been with me since day one, and they're my goals. Reggie, I'm just gonna call him Reggie. Reggie is a recent addition to my party. I mean, I just caught him. I found a Snow Point Temple, and I mean, you know what? I'm gonna be so honest, right? You're supposed to solve a puzzle to find him. I did not do that. I just I just dug and I found them. And of course, a timer ball and a prayer just came in clutch. So my trainer card, since I haven't beat Giovanni yet, I'm still level capped at 75. And I'm still in the counter region. Everyone else has already practically advanced to, I think, Hoenn. So, it's all good. It's all good. It's just the way it is. But all right, everybody, that is going to conclude me showing off Reezy World. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe. And let me know what y'all want to see. If y'all want to see some more Cobblemon, if y'all want to see some more, I don't know, literally just anything. I mean, just whatever y'all want. Any criticism, any advice, anything will be greatly supported down in the comment section. But anyways, I'm gonna check y'all out. Make sure you stay tuned for part 2, where I'm gonna be showcasing the rest of the world, just basically some bases of some other friends that are around the world, so go check it out. It'll be very cool to see. But Reezy out.